You've decided you want to do a photo shoot. Yay! Congratulations. But what comes next? Let me tell you in this video. Hi sunshines, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, hi, welcome back. If you're not yet subscribed, my name is Modeke Tuma. I shoot amazing videos on 1,000,001 topics. If you'd like to see the trailer to my channel, click up here and feel free to subscribe once you're done. Come on guys, almost at 1,000. Join. There's always room for people in the Sunshine family. So today I want us to talk about photo shoots. Like you have guessed from the thumbnail, you want to plan for a photo shoot. What do you do? So as usual, let's go straight to the video. I've done quite a few photo shoots, and when I was planning for them, there was no one to help me. It was a mess. You just do one thing after the other, you're running. It's been a whole jargon. So I want to break it down for you to make it simpler and easier if you're planning for your first photo shoot. The first thing you need to think about is the theme. What is the theme of the photo shoot? What do you want to achieve at the end of the photo shoot? Do you want it to have an African theme? So you start thinking about African theme. Do you want it to be sophisticated? Do you want streetwear? Do you want creative? You're making your own outfits. Are you trying to showcase a certain brand? Are you trying to get an attention of a particular brand? So think about the theme. And with the theme, the following things that I'm going to mention will be pegged on the theme that you choose. Number 2 is the location. Once you have the theme, for example, if I'm doing an African shoot, the theme automatically decides that the location would be best if I go outside, near trees, with the grass. Then I'll even start thinking about, do I need props? And these props will also depend on the location. So am I willing to carry props to the location, or do I want to use props that already exist in the location? By props, I mean trees. Do you want to use leaves? Do you want to use rocks, the road, the view? All that is part of the location. If I want to do a streetwear, it's best if I take the photos in the street, as we are walking, to make it have an authentic feel. Do I want to showcase a particular brand? Yeah. Or do I want to catch an attention of a particular brand? I can go to a studio and have, the beautiful white background, a simple, solid white background or blue background, and showcase the various outfits that I'm wearing. So that's number 2. Number 3 you need to decide is the budget. How much money are you willing to spend for the shoot? Do you have thousands and thousands of dollars? Are you doing it out of your own pocket? Are you working with someone? That budget will dictate the theme that you have and the location. So most of the shoots I've done, there's this one that I did professionally, like it was paid by someone else. The rest, it has been out of pocket. So I created a budget. So how much is the outfits? Don't forget, in your budget, the 5 must-have things in that budget. Number 1, the outfits that you're wearing. Are you buying them? Are you tailor-making them? Are you creating them yourselves? If you're creating them, you need to put in the cost of material, cost of the tailor, cost of the transportation. So the outfits. Number 2, location. Is the location free? For example, if you take photos on the streets, it's actually free. Or if you go to a forest, or is there like an entrance fee, or do you need to hire a studio? Take care of that location. Number 3, the one thing that people forget, the makeup. What is the makeup cost? Are you going to have to pay for the transportation of the makeup artist to come to your location? If you're choosing a studio, does a studio actually have a makeup artist that you have to use? If they don't, are you willing to work outside and have the makeup artist meet you? You go to her location, do the makeup or his or her location, and then come back. That's number 3. Number 4, transportation cost on that day of the photo shoot. How far are you in terms of distance with the studio or the location you have chosen? How much money are you going to spend to get to the venue and to get out of the venue? And are you paying for other people? If it's a makeup artist, are you paying for her transportation or his transportation cost? Photographer, are you paying for their cost? If someone is helping you with props, are you paying for that cost? That's something very important you need to think about. And lastly, food. Oh my God, food and drinks. Let me tell you, photo shoots take time. And if you don't take into account a meal or a drink, trust me, it will reflect in your photos. You'll start the first photos, you're like, slay. By the time you reach a certain point, you'll be like, check the hotel, I'm hungry. So take into account those 5 things that I have mentioned, okay? Make sure in your budget you have 5 things and always have miscellaneous. for just emergency costs. If you're taking photos on the streets, I think you need to get a permit from Nairobi City Council. Do you have money for that? So always have a flexible budget. So those are the 3 things. Number 4, what outfits do you want to wear? Like I mentioned, you have a theme. Yes. So let's take, for example, the African theme. Yes. In African theme, there are 1,000,001 things you can wear. Am I doing a Rorashio or African wedding outfit? So I'll have, the long flowy gowns with the head wraps. You need to think about those outfits. Are you making? Are you buying? That's one. If you're doing the creative in the forest, will I have, lassos? Am I tying the lassos? What am I doing to that? That's still another cost. Am I doing modern African looks? The jumpsuit made of African fabrics. You see, it's still in the theme of African, but now the outfits are being tailor-made to suit the particular interest that you have. So break that down and understand which outfits do you want, and then how many outfits do you want? Let me tell you something. You need to know, I'm going to be wearing 5 outfits, and in those 5 outfits, you need to plan. This will be outfit number 1, this will be number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, the order of outfits, and do not forget accessories, guys. Don't forget your accessories. Let me tell you, the earrings, the watches. Watches. Remember this watch, Kilimo. Watches, earrings. You need to have. If you're wearing spectacles, you need to have different frames. Are you going to have contact lenses? Are you going to have sunglasses? Accessories are everything. Belts, make sure you have them ready. I would advise the night before you pack the outfits with the accessories. So if it's a dress, you have the dress with a belt, with the shoes you're wearing, the jewelry you'll accessorize with. If you have a head wrap or anything, then wrap. That's one. Do number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, as many outfits as you want. But a disclaimer though, don't do too many outfits, because at the end of the day, it's all about quality and not quantity, and you'll stretch yourself out, you'll get confused. So do around 3 or 4 outfits to just give quality. Maximum 4 outfits. After 4, trust me, you get tired, and it shows on your face. Your face and your whole body will start showing all that emotion. Then the next thing you need to think about is participants. Do you want to do this photo shoot with someone? Do you want to work with a friend? Do you want to do it alone? Do you want to make it a group shot? Do you want to do some alone, some with others? So that you can also inform them and share the theme, the vision that you have, the location. Then now you coordinate your outfits. You're like, these are the outfits that I have. What do you have that match that? So that you have cohesive. So think again, do you want it to be cohesive, or do you want it to be exactly the same? Blue jeans, white top, all of us are doing that. Or do you want it to be, I'm doing blue and white, you just wear something that matches. It's up to you to decide on that point. So that's another thing, the participants. The next thing is the service providers you're going to work with. So are you going to go to a particular studio? If you're going to a studio, I would ask you to look for a studio that does not have restriction on time. Let me tell you, I did a shoot and was restricted to 1 hour. It was a mess. We were running around. I did it with my friend. We were running around. We were panicking. Even the photos, we didn't have time to even think of the poses. It was just go. So if you're doing a studio, get a studio that is not so strict on time, or get extra time than you need. Because let me tell you, we only did 3 outfits and we were panting. You have to change. So it was like, by the time she's taking a photo, I'm the one changing. We take exchange, we do a group photo, we rotate. It was a lot. It was a lot. So think about the studio very, very well. Outside is a bit better. There's no restriction in terms of time. You'll only need to rely on Mother Nature. That is what will disrupt or bring issues in your photo shoot. Number 2, makeup artist. The makeup artist you want to do, please make sure you've worked with the artist before, or you've gone through the Instagram or the website to see the work that they've done, and you've shared. Please share your vision with the makeup artist, especially if it's a private photo shoot. Share your vision. I like my brows done like this. I like my lipstick done like this. I like these colors. I don't like this. Like, don't let them convince you unless, be comfortable. Because if you're not comfortable after the makeup, it shows. You'll just be there like, you're trying to hide and what. So get a makeup artist that you're very comfortable with. Explain in detail what you want. If it's a shot that someone has paid for, this one's for paid shots, photo shoots, forgive me. Sorry. Sorry. They have a vision. That vision will be communicated to the makeup artist and you just roll with it. That's another thing. Photographer. Oh my God, guys, let me tell you. I have one photographer I really, really love. His name is Gadege. I'll just put his IG name here. He's an amazing photographer. Very patient, takes time, shows you the shot, understands the vision, pocket friendly, very, very courteous, on time. You need such a person, someone who will even give you psych, he's like, yo, you're killing it, then feeling yourself like, you need someone to give you, to gas you up, and someone who understands the vision that you have, who understands, okay, so I'm not so comfortable doing shots like this, it's like this. So look for a photographer that will bring your vision to life. Get a good photographer if you're looking for one. Got the guys here. His Instagram, the link will be down below. Look for him, book him, and he will surprise you and make it amazing. The next thing you need to know is your date. Which date do you want to do the photo shoot, and what time, guys? What time? If you're doing a studio, weekday would be best because their rates are a bit cheaper. And also if you're doing street, weekday would be best. But if weekday doesn't work for you, choose a weekend. Plan ahead of time. Like, choose a date 2 weeks, 3 weeks. If you work with me, I choose a date 1 month before, so that I have enough time to plan for everything. The date and the time. So that are we starting at the same? If it's outside, I remember the guy had told me the best time is either early in the morning or in the afternoon. At midday, the light is too bright and too harsh, so you're going to look a bit hot in the photos. So be very careful about the date and the time when it comes to that. And the other thing, oh my God, your hair. What do you want to do for your hair? Do you want it to be big and flowy? Make your hair 1 week before so that you can practice the styles. That thing for you make your hair the night before, then you've not understood how the hair works, so they're struggling, and it becomes a whole mess. So make your hair ahead of time and practice, and that's it. And lastly, fam, practice in front of a mirror, have fun. How do you want to stand? There are many people, especially on Pinterest and Instagram, who give posing, what are they called? Posing hacks. If you're not a professional, guys, go through and see, do you want to stand like this, your hand like this? Do you want to sit down? Do you want to practice all that before in front of a mirror? So that when you get to the site for the shoot, your nerves are out and you know what you want to do. And lastly, that's it, guys. Have fun in your photo shoot. Let me know if these tips actually helped you. I feel like they will help you. And have fun in the shoot. At the end of the day, the photos are memories that you really, really need. And you'll have them for the rest of your life. Let me know if these tips help you down below. If there's a tip I've forgotten, let me know also down below. I'd really like to help other people. Share them down, or something you want to correct down in the comments. And as usual, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.